We just had snow, 12 hours of rain and snow. Should be pretty interesting as to what we're going to be fishing with and fishing for, because everything's freezing cold. Usually not a good thing to go after a freezing cold rain like that. Like, the air temp yesterday was 21 degrees. It's a cold one. We're going down to the bottom of the dam where everything flows out and under. I'm gonna try for some crappie first with that hair jig. I got some little swim baits, and also I got some lipless cranks, so we come up on top of the dam and hit this deeper area, see if there's any bass sitting on the bottom. We shall see. Well, we lost our $9 hair jig. Like 5th cast. Nothing at the bottom of the dam. We lost a couple lures, but that's expected when you're throwing super light line into trees. All right, we're gonna try on top of the dam. It looks like it's gonna snow. It looks like it could start snowing. That's how cold it is. It feels like it could snow. It feels like it should be snowing right now. All right, this is some deep, dark water. Let's see if we can catch anything. It gets really tough to find fish this time of year. There's barely anything in the saltwater. And really, when it comes to like freshwater fishing, you need to have a kayak or a canoe or a boat or something. That way you can actually search around, get to those deeper areas, find some key structure in those areas, and then you'll catch some fish. It's just a matter of, you know, what are they going for? What's up, guys? We're out, and it is a crisp 35-degree morning. And we're going for some fish. We got the little fly rod. It's rated a 5 to 6, but really I'm pretty sure this is a 3 to 4. We're gonna see what we can catch. The water looks frozen over, so I don't know how much fishing we're gonna actually do here. I know a couple other spots around here that we'll try. Walking right next to a road, so let's see what happens. Got some good wind. It was really cold yesterday morning, so we'll try some flies. Can't fish there, fishing under this. So I tried that one spot. I've caught a lot of fish there, so that's why I crouched down, because I couldn't really see into it. So I tried there. I didn't get anything, didn't see anything. So we're probably gonna move. All right, we're going on a little hike for these fish. Hopefully we get something. This spot here, I used to fish all the time, but it's very limited shore access. So I don't know how long we'll stay here, but there's a really good drop off right from the shore. So a lot of times bass and stuff like that will sit on the drops, get all the way low, but still come up for an ambush into the shallows if they have to. So I threw on a little lipless crankbait. So we'll see if there's anything sitting down there and willing to bite. haven't been here in a long time, but these reeds weren't as thick as they are now. I'm gonna go try one more spot over here. There's one more spot that you can actually walk to, and it should still be an open beach. And it has the same drop off, if not a better drop off than right here. So. So this lake here is actually a kettle hole formed by the glaciers thousands of years ago. So it's super, super deep, and that's why these drop-offs are so drastic from the shoreline. You don't see that too often on Long Island. Usually it's super shallow lakes to begin with, and the drop-off is just a gradual, slow drop. But here, I think the deepest part is around 40, 50 feet or so. And there's drop-offs all around the edges that go down to that real quick. But there's also freshwater jellyfish here too. I don't know if they're still here, but I have seen, and I've questioned it because I've been kayaking here and catching bass, and I look down to release a bass and there's jellyfish. So we'll see. We'll see if the glacier lake produces the only fish of the coldest day of the year so far. I had a couple more spots in mind for the fly rod. All of my spots that I wanted to fly fish for, you gotta walk through the woods, and the woods is all public land. And two of the spots I wanted to go to, I went to the parking lot, and one spot had 3 guys walking in with shotguns and dogs, and one of the other spots had 4 people walking in with shotguns and dogs. So I didn't want to become the victim of some loose bird shot. So I decided I wasn't going to go to those spots, and I'll just find somewhere else to fish. Well, the whole lake is open except for the spot that I wanted to fish. This is the last spot of the day. Let's see if we get something. The sweet ambiance of road and highway everywhere we go, freshwater fishing on Long Island. What a great place. Well folks, we didn't catch anything today. Tried fly fishing, we tried the spinning. It's just, I don't know, I think I'm gonna take the kayak out next. The next couple of days are supposed to be warmer and warmer and warmer, so today's the last cold day for a little bit. So maybe that'll take some ice off the water, and we'll be able to go catch some fish deeper in some ponds. But today we are going out in hopes of catching some more fish, but today we're walking in the woods. Hopefully we don't get shot because there's a lot of hunters. So I used to come here all the time, set up a hammock and just lay out here, listen to the birds, go fishing, try to catch something, see some turkeys. This is a pretty cool spot all around. And then just stopped doing it. Started doing a lot of saltwater fishing, and then never really had the time to come out here and just relax. You know, we got all these trees and everything. It's pretty cool. In the springtime, there's a bunch of turtles that have a bunch of babies out here, so
You can come down here and just look on the edge and you'll see snapping turtles, you'll see a bunch of red ear sliders, some big catfish in here, a bunch of sunnies, and it's super easy access for anybody that wants to try to catch something. Because I used to find a ton of snakes here too. This is where I found a bunch of rat snakes and a bunch of other, there's just a lot of animal life out here. I keep forgetting about all the things that I catch here, but obviously there's a lot of frogs here as well. So if you have little kids and you want to get them into the outdoors, here is a great place. There's birds like crazy. There's turkeys in here, there's pheasants, there's a bunch of snakes, frogs, turtles, deer, you name it, it's all here. Just be careful with this mud because you can sink down into it, lose some shoes, and get a little stinky. One time I was walking in here. Nice. If only she knew the things that I do in the surf. I actually had high hopes for this spot. The water's usually not this tanned or dark, so usually we're able to even spot fish. And with the flies, I mean, it looks like all the fish are down low, so the flies are just going to take forever to get to them. And with the water being so dark and cold, I don't know if we're even gonna get a bite here. Almost back to the truck, and we're gonna go find somewhere else. So now, instead of fishing, we are walking around this one area that I've never been to, that I found on the map and I drove past yesterday while I was trying to catch some fish. Wasn't good. Probably just wind. And we're just scouting out. This is a saltwater area, so we're scouting out this area for next year, because this is actually on the maps, looks really good. Check this out. Got this big bowl here, right around here. Got a point that comes there, and another point that jets out pretty far right around there with a sandbar. And we got the entire bay running this whole thing. So next year, when it comes to, you know, the run of bass or bluefish or fluke, we'll now have this other spot, and really windy. All right, this is the last hurrah. We have about maybe an hour of light left right there, and then we got to have Eden's half birthday later on today, so got to go back home and get ready for that. We're gonna give it a shot. It looks like that's all she wrote. Nothing today, nothing yesterday. It has been the coldest days of the year. It's supposed to warm up, like I said before. It's supposed to get really warm compared to what it was. Mid 50s, high 50s for a couple days. Right now it's actually 52 degrees. Out of the wind it feels great. But we're gonna wait a couple days. We're gonna be fishing every single day, but probably in the next couple days we'll start seeing some fish get a little bit active. And we're gonna take the kayaks out, canoe out, try to find some clear water. Something jumping in the woods there. Try to find some clear water, because cold, dirty water is not ideal for catching fish. So we're gonna try that, maybe do some drop shots and really finesse fishing instead of doing what we're doing here, you know, ripping baits. But if you guys enjoyed this video, hit that red subscribe button, hit that thumbs up. I don't know, you guys catching fish? It's been pretty tough. I don't want to just go out and catch little tiny fish. I do want to try to find something substantial, so we've been trying to avoid micro fishing, but we might have to do that at some point. Anyway guys, thank you for watching. Stay real, smooch and release, and have some fun on the water. We'll see you next time. Actually, I do have to say we're doing 2 videos a week. If you haven't seen the other videos, we're doing 2 videos a week, Monday and Thursday. So no matter what, we're always posting. Now you can go.